With this model set, we look at a bit of history. It is the latest in Diecast Masters Evolution series, and it looks at scrapers with two models, the Caterpillar 621K and the Cat number 70 scraper with a D7 tractor. The model number is 85563. Let's check the weight of the model box and its contents, and it's about 6 pounds 7 ounces, or if you like, 2.94 kilograms. The packaging is very high quality and there's an outer sleeve, and that protects a very nice presentation box. It's got a couple of nice pictures of the real machines, and on the bottom of the box there's the usual generic information. This is a presentation box and it's got a hinged lid. And when you open it up, a piece of ribbon stops it opening too far. There's a couple of brochure reprints on the inside of the lid, and the box itself appears to be full of nice goodies. There's a small instruction sheet and a Diecast Masters brochure, and the star of these Evolution series is the spiral-bound book that comes with it. Next to take off is a top plastic former, and that's got some parts in it. And then there's a second plastic former which actually protects the models. With the packaging removed, we can see inside, and there's some more nice photos printed along the edges of the box. You could display the models in the box, but it's more likely you'd want to get them out. And as you can see, they are fixed to a base plate. Let's look at the paperwork, and there's an instruction sheet for fitting parts to the D7 tractor. And included is the 2021 mini brochure. And at the time of this model's release, the 2022 version has just been published. Next we'll have a look at the book that's included with the set. Now this is really good because it's a detailed historical account of the development of scrapers over the years. Although of course Caterpillar had a major role in the development of scrapers, the book is not shy to mention other companies, even competitors, who also had a role to play. The book moves on to show the major milestones in the development of Cat scrapers, and then it moves on to a detailed collection of photographs of scrapers from the earliest days. The whole content of the book is authoritative, and it will appeal to anyone who's interested in these machines. The photos continue to include modern scrapers, and there are various extracts of marketing brochures. Towards the end of the book, there are detailed specification tables. As you get to the end of the book, there's another page which lists other current day makers of scrapers. So it's very good that this is not just a Caterpillar marketing document. Out of the box there is a little bit of assembly to do, and that concerns the D7 tractor. Firstly, there's an operator you can install in the seat, and in case the lights are a bit too bright where you live, you can give him some shade using an umbrella. Let's start by looking at the base, which is made of a tough plastic. And in the bottom corner there's a metal nameplate which names the two machines. And there's an Evolution series logo in the other corner. The Caterpillar D7 has nice big headlights and a nice looking grille at the front. And the metal tracks are nicely formed with bolt head detailing. The old style track frames are modelled well, and there's an interesting looking drive sprocket. The Caterpillar graphics look good in the old font style, and the engine and some other parts are modelled in plastic, but the yellow colour match is not quite perfect. The operator has got some levers to pull, and he's wearing some old style clothing. The plastic umbrella has got some sharp graphics applied, and at the back the detailing of the winches is very good, But the rope has been modelled in soft plastic, but it doesn't look so good because it looks like hoses. The scraper wheels look good and the tyres have a detailed tread pattern. The plastic ropes run over the top of the gooseneck, and although the models are mounted on black plastic supports, they are reasonably hidden from view. The apron at the front is plastic, and unfortunately there is a difference to the painted metal parts. And it would have been nicer if Diecast Masters had been able to paint it the same colour. At the back there are more graphics in the old font style, and whilst most of the pusher block assembly appears to be metal, there is a plastic insert. That was the number 70 scraper, and we move on to the 621K. It has a detailed front end with the lights being painted, and the beacon light on the roof is an old-fashioned painted variety rather than one that looks like glass. The cab has got grab rails around the top, and there's a windscreen wiper. The operator is installed in the cab and is not removable. Some of the detailing on the sides is excellent, including tiny graphics. On the opposite side there are metal handrails which are nice and thin. The wheel hubs are detailed and they have decent quality tyres, and the wheel arch is formed well. Moving behind the cab there's some impressive modelling of the steering arrangement, and the hydraulics have soft hoses. The level of the detailing on this model is high, and the machine appears suitably complex. The sides of the bowl have sharp graphics and the lifting eyes have usable holes. Looking inside the bowl, the ejector and the apron have a more consistent colour than on the other model. This machine has a rear engine, and the handrails at the back are modelled in soft plastic. The pusher block looks solid, but the support underneath is quite visible. Firstly, if we look at the underside of the base, we can see the screws where the models are attached to it. You should be able to unscrew these to release the models, but on the review set some were so tight they couldn't be undone. So we'll have a look at the features with the models fixed in place. The tracks on the D7 will move, but it's fixed hard to the stand so you can't rotate them smoothly. And to some extent the same also applies to the wheels on the scraper. The apron on the scraper can be raised and lowered, and you can also work the ejector. It's a similar story on the 621, you can't really rotate some of the wheels because the model's screwed down so tight. But the mechanism that works the apron is very smooth indeed, and a bit like on the number 70 scraper you can work the ejector, but it's not the smoothest experience. This is another excellent presentation in the Evolution series from Diecast Masters. Both models have some excellent detailing, but the colour match of some parts is not so good. In a sense, the star of the show is the excellent book that it comes with. So overall, if you want a model set that tells a story, then it is very good.